What's up, guys? Pierce Damage here. Another YouTube video review on Nigeria. Trying to understand more about Pan-Africanism. And I think the best way of doing that is through these travel vlogs. At least right now, that's how we're doing it. And it seemed like y'all really liked the Nigerian review. So I figured I cranked out, some more going that way. And also remind y'all, we do got merch coming. I'll have a link down below. But, now you're gonna have to apologize. I do not know how to pronounce his brother's name. Tail? It's right here. Oh, y'all can't see that. Tayyoaina. I don't want to butcher your name. So if there's a way you can pronounce it down below in the comments. Let me know. But we're gonna do a blind reaction and let's see what this is about. So he's talking about spending $100 in Legos. Let's see how this goes.
People won't believe how much fun you can have with a small amount and some knowledge of the right places to go. So in today's video, I'm going to be exploring Lagos, Nigeria with only $100. Let's begin.
Now, I'm assuming he's talking about flying to Nigeria first, Lagos first, then spending $100. I'm assuming the flight does not include that $100. If it does, he needs to be my agent, my travel agent.
Lagos is the most popular city in Nigeria. It's a place I've called home for most of my life. One of the most popular things about Lagos is the food, culture,
okay, so he's Nigerian, I'm assuming. Okay.
And the bubbly nightlife. It's known as the entertainment hub of Africa and is divided into the mainland and the island. Due to our budget, we are mostly going to be focusing on the island, which is where most of the best spots are anyway.
Okay, so the mainland, so is that like, I won't say like Hawaii, where you have like the mainland and then you have the islands. Now, I mean, I know all Hawaii's island, but I think there's one part of Hawaii that's really touristy, and then you got the other part of Hawaii that's more with a regular, that's not so touristy. Is it like that?
What's your experience like been so far?
The traffic is a lot.
So guys, we're currently on our way to one of the first spots in Lagos, and one of the most common things about Lagos is traffic. The first part of exploring any city is usually done best with your feet.
So compare the traffic to me, man. I talked about it on another video, but is the traffic like Los Angeles? Is it like Rio de Janeiro? Like,
cheap,
what's the traffic
and it's
like?
free. Hello, how are you? We're currently in Marina. This is one of the hardest places to shoot in Nigeria, but we are here to show you. And now we have 3 places on our list. I think 2 places on our list that we want to check out.
So I hope he explains why that was a hard place to shoot, but let's see what's on this list. So the National Museum and Freedom Park.
About the National Museum, and we also want to check out Freedom Park. After a couple minutes, we finally got to our first spot, Freedom Park. Freedom Park used to be an old prison back in the day. The park was constructed
So $2 US to get in? Not bad.
to preserve the history and cultural heritage of Nigerians and is located in the heart of Marina. Freedom Park back then used to be a prison, and currently where I'm working at, these are the cells where they keep prisoners.
It was a prison for like political prisoners?
Currently turned it into some sort of stalls, but this is what the cell used to be like, where prisoners were being kept. It's also one of the few accessible parks left in Lagos, and it comes alive at night with musical bands and different nightlife activities.
So they turned the prison into a park, and you can also have like an outdoor club kind of thing. I want to visit that. I mean, I want to go to Lagos, but I'm already sold on this right here.
No one seems to know this, but Amazon actually has a $50 million fund that they have to pay out every single.
I've not explored this place as much as I'm currently exploring it now. But yeah, I think the more you go up, the more you get a better view of the surrounding area. The yellow bus you can see down there is called a Danfo, and it's what most people back then used to use to move around Lagos. It's very prominent in Nigeria, especially Lagos. It's popular. Anywhere you see a yellow bus, you know that you're in Lagos. And I think it's similar to the...
That's interesting. So their yellow bus is like a cab. Up here, I actually thought for a second it was like a school bus for a second.
Yellow cabs in New York. You have flying fish. Flying fish. Okay, let me get some flying fish. Cheers.
So flying fish is a beer? Is it a beer or like a soda?
So guys, this is gradually becoming my most favorite drink in Lagos at the moment. I've been drinking so many bottles of it. Anytime I'm exploring Lagos or going to the beach or doing anything fun, this is the drink that I go to. I want to
All right.
know, as somebody who is coming to Lagos for the first time, what's your experience like been so far?
In terms of the people, the places we've been, it's super vibrant. It feels like a modern city without having built up the infrastructure to be a modern city.
True, that's very interesting.
I like his point on that. It does feel like a modern city. I still feel like there's a bunch of, like, you still feel the traditional, the old way there. At least that's how it feels like. I don't know. I'm just looking at the video, obviously. Also, I don't. Maybe I'm wrong on this. I only done 3 videos on Nigeria, so I don't want to act like I know what I'm talking about. But it doesn't feel like when they built the city and they modernized it, it didn't feel like they gentrified the area. You know what I mean? Or am I just speaking ignorant right now? Because it looked like they were trying to build around places where it was okay to develop that. Like, I don't feel like anybody lost their homes when Nigeria got developed. Correct me if I'm wrong down below, please.
To get to the National Museum, I decided to take a keke instead, which is a rickshaw used as a means of transportation from place to place. We finally arrived.
So the traffic is much better outside of Lagos, clearly, okay. So this is the island, the traffic is much better, okay.
At the museum, and it was filled with lots and lots of historical ornaments and artifacts.
And here we come into the masquerade section. These are masquerades, looks really spooky. This is the...
To me, this is the best part about being there at these other countries is the museums.
Benin beaded crown is used by the Obas in Yoruba culture.
So the Benin, okay, I know there's a country named Benin, correct? But was the original Benin Empire in that area? Was it part of the in the area that's now known as Nigeria? I guess I could Google that, huh? Well, I want to watch the video first. I'll Google.
So guys, this is the car in which General Murtala Mohammed, one of the presidents of Nigeria, this is the car in which he was assassinated. And as you can see here and here, these are the bullet holes.
Whoa.
Apparently, he was seated in the back seat here, which is usually where the president sits. And you can also see here and here, there's 2 bullet holes that you can see. So probably they attacked him from the front and they attacked him from the side. So there were probably maybe 2 snipers. I don't know if it was snipers, but it's probably a sniper as well. So yeah, also on this side, you can see a lot of pictures of past presidents of Nigeria. Here you can see, General Olusegun Obasanjo. You can see our current president. He ruled us before and now he's ruling us again. Our current president, Muhammad Buhari. And this is Ibrahim Babangida, Abacha, and a whole lot more. The gate fee is 500 naira for an adult. And then you can learn a lot about Lagos and learn a lot about Nigeria by just visiting this place.
I mean, I could just be right there, and I mean, that's a whole vlog by itself. I need to find a video where someone's doing a whole video on that, or actually I need to get some money and go there and hang out myself.
On leaving there, I realized we needed to do something more fun, and I'd heard of this new movie, Plane. So I headed to the cinema to go watch it.
Okay, look at this. Look at this, man. Like, if you just told me this was a place in Los Angeles, I believe you. I would totally believe you. Like, I don't see... It doesn't look any different than anywhere else. And this is the part about... If you guys have been watching these videos, it's little things like this that actually make me love doing this. To see that there's just normal stuff there. It's not out the ordinary. It's not that it's, they're trying to be like this or that. They have normal complexes. They have normal theaters there. They have normal malls there. it's not National Geographic. It's not the self-hate stuff we get here in America. Yep, it's a movie theater, IMAX. You know what I mean? It's normal.
I'm waiting for the movie to come on, but we still have to wait for like 10-20 minutes before the movie comes on. And my popcorn, I'm already going down. I'm taking it down already.
So I wonder why he's waiting out here. I mean, maybe I missed something, but why is he waiting out here? Why is he not inside the theater, like watching that preview? Because here in America, we got like previews, and in fact, at one point, depending on how early you come, they got like a whole bunch of commercials. You know what I'm saying? And then some infomercials, and then you got the trailers, and you got the movie. So is it not like that in Nigeria?
So we're going in.
The average person sees around 10,000 online ads daily. Here's how a man's life would change if he...
So motion see? I got a bad back. I do it anyway, but I got a bad back.
It was a super awesome movie. I love the storyline, and I'm rating this 8/10. I was getting hungry and it was time to eat, and one of the best meals you can have in Lagos is jollof rice. I headed to a spot called Mega Chicken, and I was able to get some of that good African rice.
As you can see, all around 360, there's food everywhere. We're going to select what we want to eat now.
Yeah, I mean, like every spot is food. Now, I noticed it's not a lot of. You don't really into a lot of fast food. Like, I mean, the food is quick, but it's not like, the McDonald's here in America. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they just cook food really fast. Or am I just, like, let me know down below. I mean, that's about what you pay here in America for food, so that ain't much different.
What do you think about the food?
8 out of 10. Very nice.
So we're headed to the next spot now, which is a spot where we can get some drinks.
So I called my friend Tosin. He runs a great platform called Enjoy.ng, which shows you some of the best places and things to explore in Lagos, Nigeria. He recommended to me one of the chillest seaside spots in Lagos called Kingfisher that was pretty affordable.
This looks dumb. I'm trying to hang out here for a minute, man. Oh, wrong spot. Oh, that's pretty. Look at the boats, man.
No matter how you try to save your money, Lagos will still find a way to take it. So affordability is relative too.
Yeah, there are some people there who are buying champagne and expensive drinks, but we don't have to. Now just drink water.
So I'm assuming he didn't buy drinks. Is that what I'm understanding? No, he paid for these drinks right here. So.
To call it a night, I went home to sleep. I live in Lagos, so I don't plan on spending money on a hotel room. You can find out information on booking.com. The next day I wanted to do something more relaxing, so I took a trip to the beach.
So my understanding is correct, and he's down to $39 now, and he spent most of that in one night at the bar.
For beach lovers, this is a great place to experience, and they have a great variety of restaurants and bars, which I plan on checking out.
So the dilemma here, the problem we need to figure out is how to find a restaurant that we can buy stuff from and we can eat, and it will still not burn our pockets.
We're hungry, so I decided to try out some food at Danfo Bistro.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to buy, because this is what happens when you don't have too much money to spend.
I got some yamarita, which is made from yam and egg. It was
Damn, that looked good as hell. I ain't gonna lie. And it's made with yams and eggs.
super amazing.
So guys, on this side, you can see lots of people under the cabana.
He's up to $16. So then my question is this: in America, if I'm running low on funds, we're doing like sandwiches and top ramen, noodles, soup. You know what I mean? What's the Nigerian equivalent, and is that what he's going to end up doing?
I think if you want to stay on the cabana, you probably need to spend more money. Also, this place is called box beach because most of it was made from containers.
To experience some of Nigeria's culture and art scene, I took a drive to Terraculture.
This is the event happening today here. The regular ticket was 5,000 and VIP is 10,000. So let's go inside and see what's happening.
Terraculture is an art and culture
Down to $6.
center where you can get some of the best and latest plays and performances. And an entry, we met an artist who was just about to perform his show. This is a great place to come to if you love the music and art scene. They have so many artists coming in from time to time, and African inspired plays and shows going on at different times of the week. I'd already run out of money, so
Is that Nike? Okay.
the last place I could go to was the NAIJI Hat Gallery, which is one of the nicest places in Lagos you can get access to for free.
You said it's Nike? Okay.
Guys, we're currently at NAIJI Hat Gallery, which is, I think, the biggest gallery in Lagos, Nigeria. And it's one of the places you can come to for free. You can come here to see most of the artworks that they have. All the artworks that you can see here are all made in Nigeria by Nigerians. This building has 4 floors, so we're just on the ground floor now. There's still like 3 more floors above us. So
I'm gonna spend a floor a day there, and I'm just walk around and just enjoy all that art. Yeah, I need to make a note. This is where I want to go right here.
I just want to walk around and see what they have. This is a really awesome painting of probably somewhere in Marina, and this is a representation of what Lagos will look like in the afternoon.
At the end of the day, we spent this much and I had one of the best experiences ever in one of the most beautiful cities in Africa. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next.
So made me pretty confident that you can go. I can go here, spend. Well, you know what? Okay, on the first time I go there, I wouldn't spend. I wouldn't limit myself to $100. I'll probably try to come in there with 1,000. I mean, I've never been there before. I gotta go there like I may never come back. But for a second time, I probably can go do everything he did for under $100. Just simply because I don't drink, and I'm not gonna. I mean, I can cut back on eating a little bit. But yeah, I could probably have done that. When I get to the point, I'll do that some other time. But you see this video down here, $100 in Cape Town. I'm probably gonna do that right here. I'm probably gonna do this later on. So look forward for that one.
Next one.